I'm using the Bernina Embroidery Software Designer Plus version 8. The same tools can be found in version 7. And I was getting the same results in 7 that I am in 8, that I'm getting some odd stitches on this narrow area. And it makes sense because there's not enough room to work a zigzag around here the way that I want. My goal is a 2-color, 2-layer tackle twill applique. This is the type of fabric that has an adhesive back to it. It does ravel slightly, so you want a nice covered even satin zigzag instead of satin stitch. And I want to show you quickly what I was running into. When I tried to set the stitches. Select what I need. When I change to zigzag, do you see these? So that's not cute at all. So if I push my slider, it even worsens it. Now I could take this down to a smaller width zigzag, but it's not going to hold my tackle twill. So let me show you then how I fixed my letter. No. Now, if you're more familiar with the Corel system, you can certainly do it in the artwork canvas before you bring it over. But I find that this is faster for me because I can truly see where the stitch nodes ended up. So I'm going to select my letter that I need altered. This one sews out just fine. And then I'm going to reshape my object. Now, rather than moving each node separately, I'm going to grab part of it and I'm going to move them down. And that's going to be enough that those stitches should go around there nicely. Let's get rid of some of these odd nodes. Move that one way down. And I just find that once the stitches are set, I've got a better idea of how it's going to sew. I think that's another odd one back there. You're gone. I'm using my arrow key to move those nodes exactly where I want them. Okay. Let's see if we can do this one without that much trouble. I want these also. I'm going to hold my control key and grab the two little rounded ones. And let's move it up. A little bit too much. Okay. Now let's go back and set some stitches. Control All, Advanced Applique. Give it some color to work with. Stitch tops manually. And move the slider in. It's just that easy. Okay, this one. Let's give it another color. Oh, that's not too bad. What size letter is this one? This one's about a 3-inch. Sometimes I was leaving this at 2.5 millimeter, but I want you to see that I could go 3 millimeter and it's going to look fine. Let's give this another color. Oh, this got a little wonky. So let's go back and consider maybe 2.75. And again, I'm talking millimeter width. I don't like that. I think it jumped up. Point. There. That's pretty. 2.5 has always been my thinking as far as the smallest I like to go on tackle twill if I can. I used to do a lot of it with an old industrial Bernina 850. So that's what I'm going back in my head, 30 years to the results that I want to achieve now with the computerized software. Okay, let's bring up our color film. I need to break these apart so that I can get rid of the components I don't want. Oh, you notice it's not letting me do anything because it thinks I still want to set stitches. So let's close. Now I can break it apart. And I want to also ungroup. I'm hitting Control, ungroup. I've got some double stitches here, don't I? Let's see if we can get rid of those. Control Z, Control Z. Let's see where they showed up. That's where they showed up. Arrange, ungroup. I'm deleting the fabric. I'm deleting the original art line, fabric, and art line. Ooh, I went too far, didn't I? Oh, I see why. Because I've actually got a, let's do. Okay. Now, this is the layer I want to sew first. So let's group it. Let's see if we get a double layer when we do it. Yep, I got it there. So go back. So I'll use my little trick where I cut and paste, and then I don't get that double line. It doesn't happen on every one of my letters, and it's probably the way I sequenced it. Okay. That's still grouped, that's still grouped. Then we go to Arrange, Control All, and Arrange Centers. And there's our letter. And it's still going to have the same appearance of a thin applique inside a wider one. But I did alter this from the original art.